to get the battery first loose, we are gonna have to use a 10mm socket to undo the clip that's running from here to here. This clip well, secures the battery in place so it doesn't move when you're driving. So we're gonna use 10mm to get it off. So let me do that and I'll show you the next step. So once you get this one off, it's gonna be a hook that's hooked down on the inside and the same on the outside. So once you get that off, it's actually another 10mm socket, but you're gonna need the ring socket to get this one loose, if it's original as it is right here. So I'm just trying to take this one off because the other owner hasn't been very careful with the lug nut, so it's kind of hard to get it, but we'll do it. So I'll get back to you once I've got it off once again. All right, so the battery's out. It was kind of a pain because if you watch here, this sucker started to spin. It did not grip, and it's not the original clamp for the minus, so it is what it is. But we got it loose. When the old battery is there, we're gonna switch it up to this battery. So we're gonna get it right in here and get it hooked up and connected once again. So let's go. Vänta. Snurra med. Stop. All right, so after a couple of minutes of fighting with the negative cable, we have got the battery installed. Now I'm gonna show you something, the difference between the original clamp and the non-original. Now you see this one spares while you're twisting this nut. This one is actually gonna get pinched. Let's see if I can get it right here. So it's gonna stop moving while you're tightening this nut up. But if you can see right here, this clamp ain't the original because this one doesn't spare. So it just twists around, which means that you're gonna have to clamp it right here and then while you're turning the knot on. So when they used this type of clamp, it was too big for them, so they actually put a stopper in here. So I'm gonna have to change this one out, probably to get an original clamp in. And as you can see, they didn't do a good job of getting the isolation all the way to this point, so you can actually see some of the cable sticking out right there. So I'm in the near future, I'm gonna switch this one out for another clamp, so it's gonna be kind of like an original clamp. But yeah, that's gonna be another future project. So there's a lot of things to be done with this car. I mean, it's an older car, and I mean, it's gonna be doing the job for when we're going out magnet fishing and stuff like that. So we don't need to use the family car for it because the wife doesn't really enjoy the smell of canal water, the canal mud, or yeah, the old stuff that we're pulling in. So he's actually using the covers right there to put what he says hats on the car. But yeah, so yeah, we got a lot of things to do with the car. I'm gonna show you in the next project that we're gonna do. So the next project is gonna be some of the windows. So these windows are actually glued on. So the list that's going around here is kind of more for cosmetic, but if you see, there is dry rot damage to it. It's been cracked, and it's kind of, some places it's still rubbery, but some places it's hard like stone. So what I'm gonna do, due to that this is just cosmetic, I'm gonna peel some of it off, and I'm actually just gonna put in some silicone hardener, I think it's called in English, to seal this one up so we don't get any water going inside of this, because you have metal behind this, so we got rust and stuff like this. Now these Mitsubishis actually has a tendency to rust, so we need to be very careful with that. So wherever it would be that we see rust, I'm gonna be taking care of it. As you can see, the corners right here is actually starting to get rust right here, and we do have a hole in our so that's something that we are actually also gonna be taking care of in a future project. I'm actually gonna drive up to my brother-in-law and we are gonna do some work on the car because it needs some TLC. I mean, it's an older car, but it's still good in the engine, it's good in the gearbox and everything like that. So it's got a lot more to give. So yeah, if you want to keep watching these videos, I'm gonna do a series on this car. I got some plans for it, but it's gonna take some money and it's gonna take some time. So yeah, guys, this is actually gonna be the first video coming out on the channel for this year, and I do apologize for that, but I've been swamped at work. We are actually planning on some trips with magnet fishing, and we do have some canoeing to do as well. So everybody stick close to our channel because we are still around, and he's still the Tasmanian and I'm still Green Oasis, and we are the Green Oasis Family Adventures. So yeah, boys and girls, thank you so much for sticking along with our channel. And even though that we don't post regularly, we do appreciate every single one of you for watching and giving us the support. Much love to everybody. Strength and honor, and I'll catch you all later. Say bye-bye. He doesn't want to say bye. He's gonna say bye.
Bye.
There we go. It's not the same Tasmanian. He's cold. No, he's really hot, and he's nagging me. All right, I gotta go. See ya.